So, you ever had like open tabs or things that you haven't completed and it bothers you and it just kind of like stays in your head, and you may, go on with life and stuff, and like you'll forget about it, right? Okay, but that stuff never really goes away. It's kind of like archived into your brain. So, the topic, today is, why do you humans hate open loops? I can say for myself, I fucking hate open loops. It drives me insane. I'm always trying to, let me start with the reason why a lot of people move through life and they're just kind of like stressed out, just kind of like fragmented all over the place, right? A lot of times it's because you have a bunch of open loops. You have a bunch of things that you didn't handle immediately, and with life, they say life is like a circle and stuff. That applies to open loops. You have to close them. If you don't close them, then it's kind of like takes up space in your brain, and a lot of times that gets in the way of you, subconsciously manifesting the things that you want in your life, right? So I make a habit of like closing loops. Honestly, I get like dopamine from like closing loops and stuff. Like just with anything, like anything that that's like a problem or something that needs to be solved, or it, like in your everyday life, you like make a point to close the loop. Like for example, I had like this payment that I needed to make, right? Instead of waiting, like, oh, I'll do it eventually or whatever, like a week or two, handle that shit immediately, like immediately. And you're going to find out that a lot of that stuff can get resolved faster, quicker. And sometimes it resolves itself because you did it so early. But I think what a lot of people is that they like allow the loop to like fester kind of, and then it's like like you get fees, or now you're running out of time, or now you have like an emergency that happened and just to get started on it, like what I would do is, because I know you're listening, you're like, okay, what is she talking about, open loops and stuff? Like literally go ahead and write out, or like make a little notes app, make a little note or whatever, and write down all the things in your life that is an open loop. It's just like, I didn't get that piercing, or I need to make that student loan payment, or I need to call my great aunt or whatever, anything, and just write it out, like literally just vomit that shit out onto a piece of paper, and then go one by one and handle that shit immediately. And you're gonna notice that the more and more you finish, go through that list, you're gonna get a lot of dopamine from that, because you're literally like freeing up bandwidth within your head. And it's also like a release of stress as well, because people think that, it's just something small, like, that's not going to cause me any tension or stress, which is actually not true. Like that stuff, that it really does build up. And then next thing you know, you are holding all this stress in your body and stuff. I've noticed that even in my own life, with applying this method of closing loops, like I'm not stressed anymore. Things are very easy now to complete. Like, there's not any like, I'll do it later or whatever. No, like handle it immediately. Do the dishes immediately. Like do it all immediately. And then watch how your life, the things that you want, is going to start coming quicker to you. Like not to get into like the whole like spirituality and all that stuff yet, but energetically you freed up a lot of bandwidth, so now you can manifest like the things that you actually want to see in your life, right? But like, have you seen this method play out in your life? Like, or have you ever noticed like the pattern of you doing things quicker, and how like things kind of work itself out or whatever? Because this is just something that I've observed within my own life, and I noticed that in my reality, I'm able to manifest things quicker. There is no more like, nervous system dysregulation. I have more time. I have more space for creativity, all that stuff. Like just by just closing so many loops in my life and stuff. So I want to know, like, is that the same for you? Same for you. But thanks for listening.